SpongeBob NaturePants. Chapter 1. Another day, another juicy, mouth-watering, charbroiled Krabby Patty. Normally such a sight would make SpongeBob SquarePants beam with pride. Today all he could do was sigh as he gazed down at the same old patties cooking on top of the same old greasy grill. As head fry cook of the famous Krusty Krab fast food restaurant, SpongeBob spent most of his time behind a hot stove preparing delicious meals for the finny inhabitants of Bikini Bottom. And what did he get in return? Minimum wage and a 10% employee discount. Taking his spatula, he pressed one of the patties down with a sizzle. Until recently, that sound had made his heart fill with joy. For SpongeBob took his job very seriously. But not today. Today, the sizzle sounded like work. Boring old job, boring old life. SpongeBob's eyelids drooped. He yawned, then began to hum a sailor's hornpipe tune while trying to keep himself awake. His mind wandered, and he thought of a life outside the kitchen of the Krusty Krab, a life free of Krabby Patties and responsibilities. SpongeBob looked around the ship-shaped kitchen of the Krusty Krab, and his stare fell on the single porthole that revealed the great green sea outside. SpongeBob's mind wandered. He could choose any path he wished. After all, this was his daydream. He let his mind start to drift. Next stop. Ding! The timer went off. Time to turn the Krabby Patties before they burned on the grill. SpongeBob flipped the first patty upward with a twist of his wrist, and the delicious treat spun like a top, hanging in midair over the grill. And then before his eyes, the same patty magically changed into a light purple and pink jellyfish. The jellyfish hovered, buzzed, and waggled its many long tentacles at SpongeBob. SpongeBob waved back. After turning a trio of loops, the jellyfish swam toward the open porthole and then disappeared into the great green beyond of the ocean. A chant of "Join us, SpongeBob!" echoed throughout the kitchen. "Who is that?" SpongeBob asked, seeking out the voices. "Where are you?" "Pop! Pop! 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 Poppity pop! Pop! Pop!" SpongeBob looked down at his grill in disbelief as each of the remaining 8 patties sprang up and turned into jellyfish. The kitchen was soon filled with their buzzing sounds. The mass of jellyfish bobbed and weaved in tight formation as they swam around the awestruck SpongeBob. Then, one by one, they zipped through the porthole, and SpongeBob was alone again. I wish, SpongeBob said. "I wish I were a jellyfish." Just then, SpongeBob began to rise from the floor of the kitchen, his skinny legs dangling beneath his SquarePants as he floated past the refrigerator. He drifted, turned a full somersault, and then dove through the porthole after his friends. SpongeBob was no more. He was now Jellybob. "Follow me! I know the way!" Jellybob said to the group. "Buzz, buzz, buzz!" Jellybob closed his eyes, drifting to and fro as the current carried him merrily along. He was free at last. "SpongeBob! Buzz! SpongeBob!" Jellybob frowned and closed his eyes even tighter. Who dared interrupt his patrol of the jellyfish fields? "SpongeBob, wake up, boy!" Mr. Krabs cried. "Huh?" SpongeBob asked as he opened his eyes. The jellyfish fields had vanished, along with all of the jellyfish. The great kitchen was back. The smell of the sea weeds was gone, replaced by the scent of smoke in the air. "Snap to, boy!" Mr. Krabs yelled. "You're burning me money!" SpongeBob looked at the grill and found it was covered not in Krabby Patties, but in red and yellow flames, and black patties burning to a crisp. Stay tuned for Chapter 2, coming up soon.